Discord servers for NFT projects deserve better ways to verify NFT holders, and we've got you covered. With the SpaceNFT bot, you can award roles for user NFT holdings based on a multitude of NFT data, including the collection address, the creator address, update authority address, individual NFT addresses, NFT metadata attributes, and even combinations of some of these items. So let's get started with basic bot setup. First thing you need to do is invite the bot to your server. The bot's available on TopGG. It's also linked in the description if you want to grab the invite link there. Once you authorize, the bot will pop right into your server and you'll be ready to go. So there's one important step once the bot is in your server. You're going to want to navigate to your server roles and drag the SpaceNFT bot role up above any of the roles you will be using it to verify. So this is typically just below admin and by your other bots. And this step is important because if SpaceNFT tries to assign a role that's above it in the list, it will run into a permissions error and it won't be able to add the role. And now we're ready to start using commands. There's really only a couple of commands. The important ones are setup rewards for setting up reward rules and space verify for verifying against the rules. We'll start with setting up some reward rules. So we'll use the command and we get an interactive embed menu. We can click add new rule and we'll get a couple of options for what type of rule we want to set up. Now we could do a fungible token rule, which verifies the quantity of tokens, but we're going to click on NFT rule. So as you can see here, there's a lot of different options for verifying NFTs, and there's a description of each option in the embed menu. If you're unfamiliar with what some of these items are on the NFT or in the NFT metadata, I would simply recommend just opening the NFT in an explorer like Solana.fm and it should define them for you. So let's make a rule. We're going to click collection address plus includes metadata attribute. The inputs for every rule are roughly the same format, so if you follow along with this one, you should be able to do it for any rule. The first prompt we're going to get is going to ask us if we want to allow removal of the role if a user trades away the NFT or otherwise doesn't meet the requirements of the rule. For the purpose of this video, we'll just say no, which will let them keep the role even if they trade away an NFT and verify again. Now we need to enter the collection address in base 58 format. We'll just paste that in and hit enter. Then next we will specify the metadata attributes we would like to verify. Now every attribute has a name and a value, and we need to provide this to the bot for verification. The bot can verify by an exact metadata attribute match or by a keyword that is included in the attribute value. Since the rule we click to make is an includes rule, we only need to specify a keyword. So we're going to specify the keyword Mohawk, which will verify against this headwear Mohawk blue attribute. Now the format for typing this in is important. You just need to make sure you separate the attribute and the value by a colon. So I can type it just like this, headwear Mohawk. It's not case sensitive. And since the word Mohawk is included in Mohawk blue, this should work for our rule. It will ask how many NFTs we will require the user to hold, which meets this criteria to get the role. So you can have any number here, but we're just going to use one. And then lastly, it will ask us what role we want to award when the user meets the requirement. And so you can type @role to do the role, or you could just type the role as is. I suggest typing @role in order to avoid spelling mistakes, but you can also type it like this. Just make sure it's exact. All right, then our rule is created and we're back at the main screen on the embed menu, and we can go ahead and click view or remove existing rules to have a look through our rules. You can see I've created a few rules here. If you want to remove a rule, you do it from this menu. Just click delete. It will delete the rule. And other than that, you can just cycle through rules and delete the ones you don't want and look at the ones you do. So we can see the rule we just created here, rule number 6 now, after I've deleted a few. And really the only thing left to do is verify. So let's go ahead and do that. The basic command that any user can use to verify themselves is /verify. So the first time you use this command, a redirect link will display, and you'll be able to click on this to link your public key with your Discord username. Now when you click the redirect link, it's going to ask you to log in with Discord, then it's going to ask you to log in with a Solana wallet, and then you can save your wallet from there. And once this is done, you're linked and you can verify with SpaceNFT on any server. So we'll use the command /verify one more time to do my verification, and this could take a few seconds up to maybe 30 seconds depending on how many NFTs you have in your wallet. If you have a few hundred NFTs, it could take closer to 30 seconds to do this verification. But as you can see now, we've verified, and it's added a role based on this holder role based on the new rule we just set up. So that covers the basics on how to set up and use the bot. If you have questions or need some support, please head to the Vizsla Discord server and the support channel there. And check out this video description for links.